Boy, True Religion, part 2 of the story time, you know what I'm saying? I'm just finishing that bitch up. Alright, so we hop back in the car, pull off. Now this is where I get in my head, I'm like, man, they really ain't even do nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made the plan, I went in there, I grabbed everything and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, I'm really like looking at them like different and shit. So nigga Cleo, he like, how much y'all get and shit? I'm like, shit, it gotta be like a cool 5 or cool 2,500. So we count it or whatever. We count that bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's like a good 3, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was 5, but it was like a good 3, to be real, to be totally honest. I just rounded that bitch up, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm like, bro, I look at 0, and I'm like, bro, I just start laughing because it must be funny if you think you're getting a piece of this shit. I just bust out laughing because I'm like, bro, he's not getting none of this shit. Like, what the you ain't even do nothing, bro. You ain't even step a foot out the car. I get you the getaway drive or whatever the fuck, but we ain't hitting the bank, nigga. We don't need that shit. So, but anyway, since he put me on the lick and shit, plus my other partner and shit, he was like, we might as well split it with him or whatever. For his own reasons or whatever the fuck. But I was really looking at both of them different anyway off that little shit anyway. So, a couple weeks go by. Not even a couple weeks, like 2 days. Because it was like, I think it was Friday, so 2 days. They went back to work Monday and shit. They called me and shit. They called me on they FaceTime me. And they talking to them like they workers and shit. Cause they are and shit. And nobody suspect them or whatever, so they just telling them like, oh, the place got robbed and shit. They showed me the video of the suspects, you know, in the Burger King and shit. Nigga slipped on the pans and shit. I almost died, but I stayed on the phone. I kept it in and shit. Everybody kept it in, cause the manager right there and shit. And they showing me the video of like the surveillance. He's tripping on the pans and shit. Slipped hard as fuck. Like that shit looked like it hurt. Slipped hard as fuck. I'm about to die. I'm finna cry on the phone, nigga. So I hurry up and I hang up. You know what I'm saying? I start dying and shit. I call him again. He like, damn, yeah, they think it's crazy. It's crazy and shit. And then they showed the vehicle outside. That motherfucker look silver. That wasn't even the true color. I guess the camera made it look silver or whatever, but the car was not silver. So we got away with that shit, obviously. But anyway, that's the end of the story, you know what I'm saying? I stopped hanging with them niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't on shit. They wasn't really in tune. But that's the story. Like and subscribe if you support, you know what I'm saying? True Religion. Another day, gang.